And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
All right, a quick look at temperatures this morning. Right now we're at 62 Lafayette, 60 Crawfordsville, 58 up in Remington, Rensselaer, 60 Kokomo, 58 in Peru. Won't be moving much with those temperatures, at least this morning, maybe moving up into the mid to upper 60s later on. But we're going to have increased clouds and rain, and that ultimately is going to actually decrease the severe potential for some of the storms that we've talked about over the last few days. Storm Team 18 radar and satellite this morning here at about 5:15. We're seeing these kind of move off to the northeast. Very light rain across really the entire viewing area this morning up toward Rochester, Winnemac, Rensselaer off toward the south. Crawfordsville seeing a little bit of a break, but a bigger break is working in as we speak. As you can see, just very scattered light showers in central Illinois, and then a better break in western Illinois. That's going to be working in this morning. So we'll see some break in the rain showers, maybe a few peaks of sunshine, and then round 2 and then ultimately round 3 works in later on tonight as a secondary line will move in really overnight this evening. So we're watching a few waves of storms that will work in throughout the day. So let's go ahead and time this out with Futurecast, and it will show, we'll see that little break after about 7-8 o'clock with maybe just a light sprinkle here or there. But then as we get toward 11:30, we'll see the remnants of some of the storms that were forming this morning in Iowa. That's going to be working into our area by lunchtime today. So here's 11:30, some showers and non-severe thunderstorms. We'll see a little line form there, but then the ultimate line that we've been talking about really all week long comes in after about 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. There it is right there. There's that main area, cold front. Notice that northwest wind. That will work in at about 6, 7 o'clock this evening. So between 5 and 7, just be sure to keep an eye on that radar because some of these individual storms could reach maybe 50, pushing 60 miles per hour winds, which could trigger maybe a severe storm or two. Ultimately, though, with the increased clouds and the amount of rain that we're going to be seeing today, it's going to keep us cooler, and we're not going to be warming up as much as what we were expecting, so that's going to decrease that severe potential. We'll clear out after that main line comes through at about 8:30. We'll see some clearing, another just kind of very weak line coming off behind that here overnight tonight. Then we will clear out for Thursday with maybe a sprinkle or two in the forecast with some of the heavier clouds that we could see. So with that forecast, we've been showing this since Monday, that we were under a marginal risk for this afternoon and evening, but that has long since gone because the Storm Prediction Center, as well as us, have noted that we will not be warming up as much. So we're just going to be seeing general thunderstorms today, the non-severe category, but still can't rule out maybe some strong wind gusts, definitely some lightning with some of these storms. So we have another maybe half an inch to a quarter of an inch to go. Most areas have picked up about 1/10 of an inch of rain, but looking at the rest of your day planner, yes, we'll kind of see a few waves come in by lunchtime, and then by 5 o'clock seeing that main line come in, and it will be very breezy today. Gusts could reach up to 35 to 40 miles per hour at times, with highs today only in the 60s. Now for your Thursday, we're going to be tracking more sunshine, but maybe just an isolated chance of a sprinkle or two. Windy and much cooler than what we'll see today. Highs only in the upper 50s to near 60 in spots. In your 7-day forecast, breezy Thursday, Friday breezy as well, and cool, highs only in the upper 50s. And it will warm up slightly Saturday, 65, and then ultimately cool off. A big cool down expected next week. 53 Monday, 50 there on Tuesday.
Not only is it going to be just rainy and a little cloudy today, it's also going to be windy, it sounds like.
Yeah, gusts from the south about 30, 40 miles per hour. That's very windy. Add on some storms. Could see some strong gusts with that, so it's something just to be aware of for this afternoon.
And they actually decreased too. You talked about this, what they were kind of expecting for us.
Yeah, what we've been talking about the last few days, Monday and Tuesday, that marginal risk. Now that has been taken away from our viewing area. Still stay weather aware. There may be a few couple of warnings from some of the storms, so just be aware and watch that radar for this afternoon.
All right, David, thank you.